Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be reviewing the Huion Kamvas GT-191 graphic tablet. First I'm gonna do the unboxing of it, and then I'll be creating a drawing using this tablet just to see if this device is any good and if it's worth investing your money. And just to be clear with you guys, Huion sent me this tablet for free to test it out and review it for you guys. However, they didn't put any restrictions on me regarding what I'll say in today's video, so you can be sure that all of the opinions presented in this video are gonna be 100% honest. Alright, so let's get started. First thing that comes out of it is a thin wooden-like piece, and I think that is supposed to be a protection for the tablet. Next thing I pulled out is a little cardboard box that appeared to have quite a few necessities. First there is a power cable. I also see that they've added a smart guard, which I think is super cool. Next there is a pen charging cable with an USB port. Next on, I think that must be a cleaning cloth for the tablet, which I think is such a nice addition to the set. Then we have an USB cable that connects the tablet to the computer. Then we have a power adapter. There's also a mini screwdriver, which I think is such a great idea to include it in the box, since not everyone is prepared to have a toolkit on them all the time, right? And then lastly we're getting a pen holder, which is nicely weighted, and once we unscrew the bottom part of it, we can find some replacement nibs. And as the last elements of this little box, we're getting some screws that will be essential for mounting the stand to the display. So that's pretty much all that was in this little cardboard box that I pulled out of this tablet box, and now let's see what's left in it. So now we're finally getting closer to the actual display. You can see that it's nicely and securely packed in a styrofoam construction. And here we're getting the thing that I'm not sure what exactly is. I couldn't find it in the manual, so that's a little bit weird. Maybe I'm not looking in the correct place, but I'm sure I am. And as far as I'm concerned, this could be an HDMI cable to connect your tablet to the TV or something like this, but like I said, I'm not sure on that, so please tell me what kind of cable is it if you know it. Next we have an actual HDMI cable, which I'm sure about, and it connects your tablet to your computer. Then there is a display stand that is adjustable, but I just couldn't figure that out at first, but you're supposed to pull the silver handle down to release the stand and adjust it to the position you want. Then in those two cardboard boxes there are the pens, and in fact on one of the boxes it's written that it's a gift. So it's such a nice thing that Huion provides us with an extra pen in case we lost one or we did something bad to it, or I don't know, whatever can happen to it. And now finally let's remove the styrofoam and let's get to the tablet. On top they added some manuals, and in fact I was positively surprised that they didn't give us a CD with the drivers, they just said to download it on their side. So for me that's a good thing, because I don't have a CD slot in my computer, so I would probably just throw the CD. Then we're also getting a manual for attaching the protection glass for the display, and that is also included in the box, which you can see under the tablet. And finally, the tablet itself. It comes neatly wrapped in the plastic bag, which we of course need to unzip, and once that is done, we're finally getting to the display. And well, this is how it looks. So now for some technical information. The Huion Kamvas GT-191 retails for $469 US on the official Huion site. The Huion Kamvas GT-191 also has an amazing 19.5-inch screen, and it includes 8192 levels of pen pressure sensitivity. So now to test this tablet properly, I'm gonna do a drawing on it. And I'm gonna be using Photoshop because it's my favorite program, but honestly I haven't been drawing in Photoshop for a good while now, because lately I've only been using my iPad with a Procreate app to do all the digital drawings in it. So anyway, first off, I was a little worried how the installation and calibration process will go, because I watched a couple of other people's reviews and they said that they had quite some troubles getting the right setup of this tablet. And well, how surprised I was when it took me literally 2 minutes to find the good drivers online, download them, and then plug the tablet to my laptop. And well, that was kind of it. And I'm not saying that I'm any kind of pro when it comes to some technical stuff, I'm really bad at it, but I think that Huion must updated this model recently, because the installation process was just super easy. And well, I also thought that I will need to calibrate the tablet, but that wasn't necessary. I didn't even find that option in the Huion app that installed on my computer, which might be just me being not that good with technology like I said, but the tablet was running perfectly, so I just wasn't bothered with that for long. Second thing I was quite worried with was the fact that I'm not used to drawing against the vertical surface, and I thought that it will be quite problematic for me at first. However, once I started drawing, this fear, so to say, went away quickly, and surprisingly, it was really comfortable for me to draw with my hand being in different position than usual. Next huge plus is that this tablet with its thousands of pressure sensitivity levels really feels like you're drawing on a paper. I mean, the movements of your hand are accurately reflected on the drawing you're doing in digital, so you can nail the tiniest details on your pieces with this tablet. And well, it doesn't lag as well, at least it didn't lag while I was using it, so that's a huge plus as well. And lastly, I need to mention the relation between the quality and the price. I might not be a specialist when it comes to the graphic tablets, but I do see that Huion Kamvas GT-191 is such a great device for the price. It is big enough to provide you with a comfort of work, it's sturdy, it doesn't lag, it's super easy to use and install, and most importantly, it allows you to create beautiful artworks with its all specs and tools. So I would say if you're looking for something that won't ruin your budget, then I think this Huion is such a great option. However, I do also want to talk about a couple of disadvantages that this tablet has. First thing is that I didn't quite like the stylus. It feels quite flimsy and I would prefer it to be just a little bit more weighted, so the moves that you're doing with your hand could be even more precise. Because now it feels a little bit cheap and plasticky, and I would compare it to an empty marker and how it feels in the hand, so it's not really secure, I would say. I hope you guys understand what I mean. And that brings us to the second point, which is the fact that yes, I do think that this tablet is super precise and accurate when it comes to reflecting your hand movements. However, sometimes I do feel like the pen makes it difficult to catch up with some tiny lines and movements that I was doing while drawing. Especially when I was holding the pen differently in a bit more diagonal way, just not straight against the surface. Happily that happened very few times when I was drawing, but I still feel like mentioning that could be important for some of you. Unfortunately, the biggest downside for me personally is that this tablet doesn't have any shortcut keys. I struggled a lot at the beginning with undoing my mistakes when I wasn't able to press Ctrl-Z or any other shortcut like Ctrl-T that I also use all the time, and that made me quite frustrated and confused at the beginning. And unfortunately, I'm also not able to set up the tablet and my computer in the way that I could easily grab to the keyboard of my computer and press the proper keys, so that was a struggle for me, and that made the whole process of doing the illustration much slower and, well, more annoying. So if there was anything that I could change about this tablet, that would be it. I would add the shortcut keys. And well, that would be pretty much for all my thoughts and opinions on the Huion Kamvas GT-191. Like I already mentioned, it's a great tablet, but it has some disadvantages, so it's up to you guys if you're willing to compromise those little disadvantages with a great quality for the price and great comfort of the work and a good experience overall. And also you can see the artwork that I managed to create. I had so much fun using this tablet, honestly, because it was a while that I used a tablet like that and I drew in Photoshop, like I said in the beginning. So yeah, for me it was a great experience, and thanks to Huion for sending me this tablet. I appreciate it a lot, and I'm thankful for this opportunity that I was able to present this tablet to you guys. And well, let me know what kind of tablet do you guys have, which one you want to buy, maybe this one. So well, check my description down below for any links. And well, that will be all for today's video. I really hope that you found it helpful and you enjoyed it. And well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and well, I'll be seeing you on my next videos. Take care, bye!
I'm just going with the gut, never had a doubt, felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now.